Hey guys, welcome back to Berner Brother Antiques. Yesterday was an interesting video and we had lots of feedback. I've also talked to some other folks about what I'm going to do this Sunday. Ridiculous, I'm setting new grounds in my adventuring in my reselling this coming Sunday. I'm doing something I've never done before, anywhere near this level. So I'm going to share that with you right now. All right, back to yesterday's talk. We were talking about gold and silver prices and how it affects the market. It's changing our industry, okay? Like all the way through, all of the jewelry industry is changing rapidly right now. And it's affecting other parts of the market, like we talked about yesterday. I'm not gonna go back into that discussion. But what I'm gonna do, because I just like doing stuff I've never done before, being adventurous in this business. I am going to do a complete high-end gold show with literally Van Cleef and Victorian gold, the best opal I've ever seen in my life. This is just ridiculous. What I'm going to do is show you guys what I'm going to sell on Sunday, this coming Sunday at 7:30 p.m. If you're not following us on Whatnot, download that app and watch what I do Sunday. I am going to hands down have what I feel is the best I've ever seen offered on Whatnot in one show. I'm going to try and sell 100 items. Don't know if I'll get there or not. It depends on how long it takes to sell it and how the prices are. I mean, if we're just getting killed on every piece, then I'll have to stop selling. But if it's just a fair price, I'll keep selling. But I want to show you. I want to show you some ridiculous pieces. Okay, first thing I'm going to show you guys, this piece I've been holding on to. Amazing. Victorian, now check this out, 14 karat gold, amazing. This thing looks like it should be in a museum somewhere. 19th century onyx, diamond, ruby, and pearl encrusted pendant. Now this is not a little pendant. This thing weighs a ton. And we were talking about gold prices yesterday. I want to show you, you're like, yeah, that's a lot of onyx on there. Look at how much gold is in this thing. That is solid gold all through there, guys. That is all gold. This thing is monumental. It's got enamel work on it. It's just one of these pieces that when you see it, you're like, oh my golly, I cannot believe that right there. Now, here's something interesting I'm going to do. I'm going to use my fork. I'm going to sell pieces like this off of a fork on a live show right here where I'm sitting at Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Guys, it is going to be ridiculous. Look at the diamonds, look at the rubies. This is one piece. We're gonna try and get to 100. That's an amazing piece now. I don't know, what is the age of that? You guys tell me. I'm guessing this is like feels like 1860s or something. That's what it feels like to me. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Victorian jewelry, Victorian era jewelry, but that piece is pretty crazy amazing. Okay, I'm going to show you. I've got diamonds. We're going to sell some diamonds Sunday too. Here is my next piece. I was told, a good friend was like, Jacob, you have to preview your sale for Sunday. I normally don't do a lot of previews on this channel. I try and do a lot of educational things, a lot of sold bins, a lot of stuff at the Antique Center, but not a lot of previews for what I do in my reselling as far as the way I sell my stuff. But this, guys, is worth it. This is 21 karat gold, enameled, diamond, absolutely stunning bracelet, okay? Now, that is 21 karat gold. This thing is old. It's got a ton of age on it. I'm guessing, I don't know, what is this age? It's gotta be 1900 or earlier. In that range. It's got an amazing clasp on it. A lot of times this older stuff like this, it can even be marked with a less carat when you go and you do a test on it, an XR test, then it comes out, the laser gun test. It comes out at a higher carat because, they weren't as particular today, back then as they were today. A lot of times this older stuff we find might be marked 18 karat and it's actually 21, like this piece. 21 karat gold on that. That's amazing. Okay. I'm going to show you a few more pieces. Here is another piece of 21 karat gold Victorian jewelry. Now, I'm going to be selling this Victorian jewelry this coming Sunday. this coming Sunday at 7:30 p.m. If you're like, okay, what are you doing, Jacob? 7:30 p.m. Sunday. Today is the 17th, so the 19th, the Sunday, the 19th. Amazing Victorian gold, onyx, pearl. I mean, that is crazy, okay? We are going to sell, here's a perfect example. This piece is Victorian. It's marked 18K. It's actually 21K. It's not 18K. Here's the back. Amazing. There it is. There's the mark. It's X-rayed at 21K. Yeah, we're going to do a show this coming Sunday on our Whatnot channel at 7:30 p.m. that has this amazing jewelry in it. You know what? Here's another piece. Amazing 14 karat gold cameo, okay? Look at the detail. Look at the work. I mean, pieces like this retail for thousands and thousands of dollars. We're selling it all, and we're starting everything at $1. $1 start price, probably 10 seconds on the clock. So there'll be a 10-second go, and it'll start at $1. There's no item going to be preloaded. Nothing is preloaded, so you can't go pre-bid. This is a live event only. If you don't bid live, you don't have an opportunity. Now, I know that some folks are going to be like, oh, I can't be there. That's okay. You know, it happens. It happens. You can't be at everything. But if you're at this show, you're going to see something done on Whatnot that I have never done before. And I don't know that I've seen it done by very many, no one at this level. These are Effie. They are signed. These are ruby and diamond, natural ruby, diamond earrings. There's a pair of these, okay? Amazing. These things retail for, you know, a couple $1,000s plus on the secondhand market, okay? Think about this. Retail is ridiculous. So a lot of y'all know Van Cleef. And I know that I butcher these names. I'm going to show you an amazing grouping, a collection of Van Cleef. This is the first of the pieces. Okay, that is stunning. 18 karat gold, diamond, Van Cleef, signed, retail. I was sitting there and I was just helping Lucas and I are like, well, let's look at some of this stuff. What does this stuff retail for? Because you know, we're generally just wholesale sellers. We started at $1, so whatever brings it brings. We're seeing sold examples of rings like this in the $5,000 to $8,000 range. I have no idea what they would be brand new at Van Cleef, but amazing, amazing, amazing. Check this one out. 6 3/4. Again, there's a collection of Van Cleef selling. This is some stunning, stunning jewelry, guys. I have never done this before. I will be like a nervous wreck between now and Sunday, taking this approach. You know, just like what's going to happen? You know, because sometimes like the app freezes. What happens? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen if the app freezes. What happens if you're sitting there selling a live sale and something that should bring $5,000 brings like $200, and you're like, do I stop selling? Do I sell anymore? Do I just stop the show right there? I have no idea. This is going to be ridiculous. This is an amazing, amazing opal. Okay, look at this. Those are diamonds. That's opal. This is 18 karat yellow gold. Okay, I am selling this starting at $1 on Sunday. This coming Sunday, that's in 2 days from this video. This is the Friday upload. This is Friday morning. Instead of uploading my normal video I would do that was taken yesterday, I thought I'm going to do a preview because man, this is some special, special pieces. Okay, we've got more. Which piece do I show you? Oh, the diamonds. The diamonds that I just picked up. Where are they? Ooh, hold on one second. I think I lost my diamonds. Now, that'll give yourself a heart attack when you got a little group of diamonds. You're thinking, okay, I'm going to do a little preview, got them out of the vault, and then you go to sit down and do it. And they're like, well, where are they? Shoot. So I'm drinking coffee. It is early in the morning, so I'm not all the way clear yet. I'm still a little fuzzy. Here you go. Okay, let me get back to this. Diamonds, I mean, crazy. 14 karat gold diamond sets like this. This is going to be offered up. That is a beautiful stone. 14 karat gold, nice size diamond. Offering all of these up. There's a couple cuts of these. These are some decent sized diamonds too. These aren't like little tiny things. These are some great sizes. Check out that cut. Pear cut, surrounded with diamonds. That is a beautiful, beautiful ring. Again, these rings will start at $1. I am going to start my show with the group of diamonds I'm showing you right now. Literally, This is what we're starting with. My first item will be one of these rings. I'm showing you one of these 5 rings. Gosh, look at that cut. Now, that gets me excited right there. You know, there's not very much that I get really wound up about, but that amazing jewelry is my favorite thing in the world to sell. It's always been that way. Well, in the past 10 years, I've just grown and developed this incredible desire and taste and passion. Passion's a better word. To resell jewelry. And check out these diamonds. I mean, unbelievable diamonds. Now, I know some folks are going to ask this. Well, how do you know those are man-made or you know, earth-grown or what have you? So this is exciting about our industry. If you don't know this now, there is actually a diamond tester. We own a diamond tester that can differentiate between earth-grown and man-made. So everything that I sell will be earth-grown diamonds. We will test them all, guys. 100% earth-grown, natural diamonds, not man-made in the lab, but natural. This is the exciting thing about our industry. You know, all of those man-made diamonds been flooding on the market. Nobody could tell them apart when they first came out. Now I've got a tester. We can tell them apart. We can tell them apart. It is going to be exciting in our industry coming up because now, folks, the diamonds are going to start rising in price again. It'll take a while for the young folks to, you know, the 20-somethings getting engaged. They're buying these, you know, these crazy, ridiculously man-made diamonds for ridiculous money. It'll take them a few years, but they'll finally figure it out. And you're going to see diamonds roaring back coming soon. It's going to happen. I'm telling you right now, because you can test it with today's technology. And who knows how much easier it's going to be in a year, 2, 3 years to test every other stone. So to be able to decide whether you are selling, you know, a natural emerald, natural ruby compared to synthetics and all that, it's going to be so simple coming up. The new technologies coming out that are going to be applied in our industry. Exciting. It's going to bring confidence back into a lot of jewelry buying. Okay, threw that on the side. Sorry, this is a preview. I'm talking about the future. Let's put it to the side again. Hold on. I want to show you a couple more pieces. Okay, this is going to be 14 karat gold that I'm going to show you now. I don't know how many pieces I'm going to sell. Everything I showed you so far, I will sell. I also have a diamond watch, not a diamond watch, a Tiffany watch. I just don't have it here. It's you know, it's in our vault, and so I got to go get it. It's not here, and I can't preview. But I've got some stuff like this I'm going to show you. 14 karat gold, amazing ruby, 14 karat gold, tiger eye. I mean, ridiculous jewelry like this, guys. Okay, that is going to sell. This piece here, another one, ridiculous, 14 karat gold. Look at the cut, okay? So this is not like, you know, $20, $30, $50 sterling rings, $100 sterling rings. This is all 14 karat gold. Now think about this. Yesterday, while we were in a live show, gold hit 4,200 and change. That's what someone told me. I haven't verified it. That's the numbers that they were saying. Yeah, gold's almost 4,300. What is happening? I have no idea. But amazing. Think about this. This ring right here, 14 karat gold 20 years ago, there was $100 in gold. Now it's like 400 in gold in that ring, or 500 in gold. And check out the emeralds, the diamonds. Guys, wow. And what's going to happen to this kind of jewelry as gold goes up? It's going to go through the roof. How do I get this stuff right now? Because gold has gone so crazy. This is an opportunity to buy incredible gold jewelry that you just don't see every day because gold is so high. Now you're like, Jacob, well, why would I want to buy when it's so high? Listen, stuff coming on the market right now doesn't come on the market like this, okay? But folks are like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and sell. I'm going to sell. So we are actually getting stuff that is unbelievable. I mean, I'm selling Van Cleef and Victorian gold jewelry. We're getting it now. You don't understand how hard that stuff is to find on the secondary market. Now I'm getting these calls and people are saying, hey, Jacob, we're going to go ahead and let go of that really good gold because gold is so high. We don't want to hold on to it anymore because they're getting premiums out of it. And I understand that. I'm loving it because I get to handle stuff that's so difficult to find every day. This coming Sunday, you're going to see me sell 100 approximately, maybe less. Maybe it'll be 20 or 30 and we'll quit. Depending on how it's doing. If we're crashing and it's like, the world's coming to an end, we just got to stop the show. But if it's doing fair, if I'm getting fair prices, just making something, you know, then I will keep selling on Sunday, starting at $1 each on every item with 10 seconds on the clock. No preview outside of what you are watching right now. I don't know anybody that does this. Like maybe there's some guys out there that sell this way that's going to throw up a, you know, appraisal, I don't know, $1 million worth of jewelry maybe, Sunday appraised value. I have no idea. Starting at $1 with no preview. That is wild. Okay, that's exciting. I love that rush. I love the adrenaline. I'm a junkie. I'm a resale junkie. And this is exciting for me to try and bring something to the market that's not been done before. So join me Sunday, 7:30, Berner Brother Antiques. Just like my YouTube channel. You have to download the Whatnot app if you want to bid live. But you can watch on a YouTube live stream and just watch. Now the camera on our live streams is the other way. So if you're watching on a widescreen TV, we're going to have the little black sides on it. I can't help it. That's the way it streams when we're live. But it is going to be epic. Excitement. When you throw up an item that would appraise for $10,000 and you started at $1 and you're like, what's going to happen? I have no idea. That's exciting. Now that's real television right there. If you're entertainment, not television, real entertainment. It's real life. It's real life. It's what we do. We keep it going around here. Berner Brother Antiques. I've got so much coming up in my plans, guys, in the future. It's just going to continue to be a wild ride. How we're planning on bringing some new life to what we do. So make sure you're following all of my pop-up shows. Okay, not just go download and follow us, but push subscribe where you get all of my pop-up notifications on the Whatnot app, because I did a show last night, 1 hour notice. We sold 150 items, 80, 90, 100 pieces of silver and like 40 pieces of gold last night. We started the show at 7 o'clock. No one knew we were selling it unless you were in the show. So if you're not watching my pop-ups, you don't know what's going to happen. And I've got this new concept I've been trying. I've been calling it the golden hour. So what does that mean? It means at 9 o'clock p.m. when I'm in a show, I'm going to try and sell a piece of gold. At least 1 or 2 pieces, just to keep trying to develop a gold market on live streaming. It's really difficult. It's so much risk. We've lost some funds on some. We've won on some. But I'm trying to build something that I've never had before. It's a different market, a different platform with a different group of folks, and lots of risk. Sunday, come watch what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see together. So be blessed out there, guys. Throw some comments in this. You know, I'm doing stuff different around here. Throw some comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. Positive though, okay? I don't like negative stuff. Like if you got a critique, I don't mind critiques, but do it in a good way, a nice way, a building way, okay? Love it. We'll talk to you guys soon.